So this is my review of the Garmin Edge 520. So I've been using this for about a week or so, and I fell in love with it after the very first ride. If you're a cyclist, you're probably familiar with the Edge series that Garmin makes, and this little device has everything you need for the bike. Garmin and Strava have now partnered and have integrated live segments. I think that's what makes the 520 so special, is having that data right in front of you as soon as you're riding, as opposed to having to wait till you're back home and be able to analyze your efforts. Now, of course, the 520 connects to everything previous Edge models could connect to, such as heart rate monitors, power meters, speed and cadence sensors. In addition to those features, you also get a map, compass, grade, elevation, temperature, and so many more features. And of course, this is water resistant, just like most Garmin outdoor products. And also for you guys that are starting to break out the indoor trainers due to the cold temperatures, this can actually hook up to electronic indoor trainers, and you'll be able to adjust settings in your workouts right from the Garmin Edge. For those that are lucky enough to have some of these electronic group sets like the Shimano Di2, it's really cool. You can actually see what gear you are in when you connect the 520 to the group set. And for all those serious riders out there, this is really cool. You can actually calculate your VO2 max by having a heart rate monitor and power meter equipped, and this will calculate that for you. So this is probably my favorite feature, and it's probably the most simple one too, but you do not have to wait until you go back home on your computer to upload your Strava data. You can actually do it right from your Edge. And the way it works is all you have to do is download the Garmin Connect app on your phone, connect it via Bluetooth, and it uploads it right to Strava as soon as you are done with your ride. There's also the live tracking feature that lets anybody that you give access to be able to see exactly where you are and essentially live track you in case of an emergency. Battery life on this is pretty good. Garmin says it lasts for more than 15 hours. I clocked in at 12:55, and that is just when I was on the bike. And I was playing around with it and checking out the different features, but it does last a long time before you have to charge it. And in terms of miles, it lasted me for about 187. So the 520 has 7 buttons. You have the power on off button, an up down button, start stop, a reset button or a loop button, an enter, and a back button. It comes with a 3-month trial of Strava Premium, a standard adapter for mounting the Garmin Edge on the stem, as well as an out front adapter. Now, I have tried both of the adapters, and I definitely prefer the out front adapter that mounts on the handlebars because you can just see it better. You can just glance down as opposed to moving your whole head down to look at it. I think it's much safer for you as a rider if you're definitely riding in a group, and seconds like that are so valuable, as well as for the Garmin itself. I think it's much more of a durable adapter as opposed to the rubber bands that hold a standard adapter. It also comes with a micro USB cable so you can connect to a laptop or even a power adapter. And Garmin also bundles the Edge 520 with a heart rate monitor, speed and cadence sensors. So for those that don't have those types of sensors, it's great because when you bundle it, you save a lot of money. Now, before I had the Garmin Forerunner 310 XT, which I did a whole review on, and I loved it. It's a great watch. It's waterproof. You can go swimming with it. It's fantastic. It's multifunctional is what it is. But just for bike specific, this is so much better because the screen is much larger and you can see more features per screen, so you don't have to scroll through it as much as you would in the 310 XT. Also, compared to the Garmin Edge 500, the screen on the 520 is definitely bigger. You can fit more features per screen, but the Garmin Edge 520 offers way more features, and the fact that it has a really nice color screen, you can see it in all types of lighting conditions, so this is really easy to see. In terms of size and weight, it's really light. It's not as big as like the 800 series they make or the 1000, so this is a really good compact size. You can fit this in your pocket really easy. And it's very intuitive, very easy to use. So for those that haven't used these before, maybe you're a little nervous, Garmin's got you covered. They have plenty of videos out there on instructions on how to get started and how to use the different features. Now there is one con that I personally have with the 520, and that is that it's not a touchscreen. Just me, I would have preferred a touchscreen. That way I don't have to be pressing buttons as I'm riding. It's definitely not a deal breaker at all. This Garmin comes packed full of features. But that's just my preference. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that do like the buttons over the touchscreen. So anyway, that was my review of the Garmin Edge 520. I want to thank Garmin for sending me out this product to review. I think this is really great. Definitely top of the line right now for just very simple cycling computers to have. This is definitely going to be replacing my 310 XT, and I'm going to be using this for a long time. So I want to know in the comment sections down below, have you guys used the Garmin Edge 520? Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. So be sure to hit that like button if you like this video, and subscribe for more videos on the cycling lifestyle as well as more product reviews. Hope this was helpful. Have a fun and safe ride, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.